Hello, Renaissance dudes. Hey, just a quick thought today. This is something that came across our desk, our table today here at Renaissance Dudes. Was my wife used to work at Belk. She sold a lot of cosmetics and was really good at it. Great customer service, all those kinds of things, and did really good. Made really good money there. But one thing we noticed at Belk over the years was their customer service really started lacking. We just noticed that in behaviors of her coworkers when we go in there. It just wasn't the same customer service. There were some reasons behind that, but we just received a letter today saying, unfortunately, Belk is filing bankruptcy. It brought to my attention something that's really happened this week, and I've been thinking about this week. Went to lunch the other day at a establishment. I won't even name the establishment. It's a well-known establishment with a good friend of mine. There was a little bit of a wait on Friday for lunch, probably about 20 minutes. So we walk in like everyone does, and we tell them our name. And the young lady who was the hostess basically was laying on the hostess counter. I noticed that she was leaned over the hostess counter, looking at the chart of where people need to sit, and was just kind of laying on it. And as we were talking with her, she didn't make any eye contact. I mean, there was no eye contact whatsoever. She had a very monotone voice, and it was almost like we were bothering her. So we finally got our name in and the phone number for them to text us when our table was ready. And I noticed that when people when it was their turn to go sit down, she would come outside and she'd text them, but evidently she'd come outside and say their name. For example, Jones, your table's ready. Kind of that monotone voice. Whoever it was would get up. She would go, follow me, and then walk in. So I mentioned that to the friend of mine who I was with, and said, I noticed that a lot these days. There are some companies who do it very well. For example, Chick-fil-A. Great customer service that is implemented in everything that they do. You'll notice that when you go to Chick-fil-A. It's very obvious that their customer service is really good. And he made the comment that comes down usually from management. And so what happens is, and I'm in the service industry, so to speak, and we have to have good customer service, especially if you're in competition with other companies. And you don't have good customer service, then your sales are going to decline, and eventually you may have to do bankruptcy. But I think that's an issue right now, and I could say it's generational, and I will say that. I mean, I think that we did a piss poor job parenting and raising a generation of kids, the millennials, not everyone, so don't let me stereotype every single one of them, but there's a piss poor job of parents, teachers, coaches, whatever, and maybe it was just one of these things that this thread began to run through culture, that everybody's a winner, no one's a loser, you don't have to work for anything to get anywhere in life, everybody owes you something. So when you have that kind of attitude and you're raised with that, guess what? Your customer service sucks. And that's what's happening right now. Look around, folks. If you see bad customer service, and I see it inside and out all the time, it's because we have brainwashed and we have implemented this. We are owed something. You owe me this job. I don't have to be nice to you. I'm working here. I don't have to be nice. You're coming to eat here. So what? I just want to bring that to our attention because I think that is damaging our service industry. It is making companies financially, people eventually they won't take it. They're not going to go eat there. They're not going to go to whatever you do or use your kind of service unless you have great customer service. And really, customer service comes down to being respectful to people, being respectful and being able to control your own emotions, being able to control your own thoughts. And if someone upsets you, you don't get upset. You keep it cool, man. You keep it cool. You become a Renaissance dude. And that's what Renaissance dudes do. We're cool about it. We have great customer service. We're respectful of other people. And we know that to be powerful and to be someone who has success in life, You have to treat other people with respect, no matter who they are. All right, Renaissance dudes, check you later.